You don't need all the accumulated thoughts to be there at once to feel like you're someone. I hear a lot of people say, I like to keep my mind busy. Okay, if you like to keep your mind busy, then that won't be good when it's certain situations. You're teaching your mind a very wrong lesson. Your mind may not be so cluttered if you didn't need to keep it busy. Decluttering your mind ultimately means that, or for example, when you declutter your room, that usually means that you need to take this out, take that out, get this out of here, remove this. But decluttering your mind isn't like that ultimately. It's ultimately almost instantly that you can step out of all the mind stuff. You don't really need to look at, okay, that thought. Yes, we do talk about reconstructing the way of thinking in order to allow the program of thinking, the program thinking, the conditioned thinking to be more pleasant. But at the same time, you're still not completely identified with the thinking. So you can completely step out of it because it's not you. For example, like right now, to become absolutely present with me through this wormhole of a camera, you didn't have to say, okay, let me take this thought out, let me take this thought out. Oh, that thought can stay. You ultimately just almost instantly just rooted yourself in presence and became more yourself ultimately. So a lot of people get this mistaken. I had someone say it to me, I need to declutter my mind. What could I do to declutter my mind? You can be aware that you're breathing, and it can happen instantly almost. And you can do it while doing situations. Once you already know what you're doing, I know I was going to create this video for you guys and myself. I don't need to be thinking about, okay, I'm making this video, I'm doing this, no. Allows a space for deep intelligence to flow through you. Because most people think that decluttering the mind is to declutter the mind and then bring in something else. Same thing with a room. You declutter the room and then you bring in something else. So ultimately, a more conscious way of going at it would be to just occasionally throughout your day practice no thought. Being conscious without thought. That's the ultimate mind declutter, if we will, for lack of a better term, mind decluttering. And the moments, as I'm speaking here, the moments where I'm not speaking, those are moments for you to go deeper into presence, ultimately decluttering your mind. So it's not a very difficult thing, but it can seem difficult because of so many thoughts. But it's ultimately quite simple if you continue practicing it throughout your daily life and in small situations where, okay, you're at the store, you know you need to get corn. You can go ahead and get the corn, but you don't need to, okay, I need the corn, I need this, I need that, no, you're getting the corn right now, so you go ahead and get that. It's a very gentle way of being. Not allowing your mind to remain full of stuff. Excuse me. At any given moment, you can step out of the stream of thinking, which is decluttering the mind, and be free of it for that moment. And when you need thought, you use thought. You don't need all the accumulated thoughts to be there at once to feel like you're someone. I hear a lot of people say, I like to keep my mind busy. Okay, if you like to keep your mind busy, then that won't be good when it's certain situations. You're teaching your mind a very wrong lesson. Um, of course, because we haven't been taught in school how to use the mind. So we think that that's a good thing to gotta stay busy, gotta keep the mind busy. And in reality, that you're not the mind, so why keep it busy? Let it be and use it when you need it. Your mind may not be so cluttered if you didn't need to keep it busy. Rest in your beingness and use the mind when it's needed. That would ultimately get rid of even needing to declutter the mind. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me here on YouTube. I always appreciate your presence.